Hey guys, me David. It's still 12/8/2022. Oh, I feel like a sneeze. And there goes Tanner. Tanner is afraid of me sneezing for some reason. There he goes. He left. Hopefully they won't make me have a sneezing fit. Uh, they do that every now and then. So I'll try to get through this video. So I'm gonna name this video "Why Do Some TIs Not Go Get Why did some TIs why don't they get medical help? Big question mark. I would really like an explanation for that. Um, you see people on Facebook, you see people on YouTube, complaining, that they're being murdered. They're being murdered. They're messing their bodies up and everything else. They're being murdered. So why don't they go to the hospital? Why don't they go to the hospital? What is the purpose of being a punching bag and sitting there taking a beating? That doesn't prove it. Are you trying to prove you're a man? Or are you trying to prove you're a woman? Or are you trying to... What are you trying to prove? To who are you trying to prove it to? You trying to prove it to your torturer so you can take a beating? Why do some TIs sit there and take a beating? Okay. Now they claim that they're being murdered by these weapons, but yet they refuse to go get medical help. Why do they refuse to go get medical help? It makes me question how bad their torture is. I've been tortured so bad that I really did need medical help, and I went to the hospital. Okay. Brian too has been to the hospital several times. Todd Giffen has been to the hospital several times, complaining about being hit in the head and everything else. So why do some TIs act like they're being murdered and killed, and why do they sit there and take it? I would really like an explanation for that. Really, if they're putting that on a public forum, why are you sitting there taking a beating? Why are you not seeking medical attention? You need to seek medical attention. If you are being tortured that bad, where you think you're gonna die, you really need to seek medical attention. That's on YouTube and Facebook. On Facebook too, there's TIs complaining about them being killed. They're murdering me and all this stuff, but yet they refuse to go get medical attention. So you have to ask yourself: is it really that bad? Is the torture really that bad? Is it really that bad? Where these guys refuse to get medical attention. I've been tortured for 48 hours hardcore, 48 hours straight, hardcore. They tortured my teeth for a week. I was in agonizing pain. I almost called for help a couple times. I almost went to the hospital a couple times. I went to the dentist twice. He couldn't do anything for me. Finally, I said, pull the tooth, and they're like, no, we can't pull the tooth. Oh, we can't pull the tooth. Let's give you some Tylenol with codeine. That did nothing. It was a directed energy weapon attack. But I almost went to the hospital. I was in so much pain. Do you know what it's like to have your teeth tortured? Your teeth, the most sensitive thing in your body, you know, have your teeth tortured for a week. I mean, just agonizing pain. You know, so why, why, why don't some TIs go get help? Why are they? If it's that, I mean, if you really think they're gonna kill you, why would you sit there and take it? Why would you not go get help and go to the hospital? I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Is it stubborn? Is it TI's being stubborn? Or, just why? Why? You know? The reason why I bring this up is because they're putting it on a public forum where the public can see it and the public can judge them, on their torture, and you know, and they're saying they're being murdered and killed and all this stuff, and they refuse to go get medical attention, and that's Facebook and YouTube. Why would you refuse to get medical attention? Every TI that I know that has been hurt hard on Facebook has gone to the hospital. They went to the ER. Now, if you're being hit so hard and refuse medical attention, it can't be that bad. It can't be that bad. I've went to the ER. Todd Giffen's gone to the ER. Brian Two's gone to the hospital a lot of times, and filmed it. So what is going on? I really question how bad they're being tortured if they don't get medical help. It bothers me when I see people saying that they're being killed and murdered and all this stuff on Facebook and YouTube, and they refuse to get medical help. Why? It can't be that bad. I mean, honestly, for the public, it can't be that bad. If they're not running to the hospital, it can't be that bad. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that. Not much going on. They hit me Monday night. They let me sleep. They hit me Monday night for about an hour and a half, and then they let me sleep. Tuesday and Wednesday, they actually let me sleep, you guys. They actually let me sleep. So I don't know what's going on, if somebody said something to these guys or what's going on, but they let me sleep. They didn't make my feet itch or nothing. So I shouldn't mention that because they might nail me now. But today is Thursday. We'll see, how tonight goes. Other than that, tomorrow I'm having a drink. Saturday I'm having a drink. I'm just chilling out. There's not much going on because this hasn't been a bad week. I ordered the stuff for my truck. It'll be here next Wednesday. Hopefully I can get my truck running and all this stuff. I hope so. Cross my fingers, and all that stuff. But not much going on with me, so I don't really have a lot to say. So I made that video earlier. I probably didn't explain it that well. I just think that they have complete control over our bodies. If you get V2K, they can control you with V2K too somehow. I don't know how they do it, but they can control you with V2K. Almost take you over. A lot of people have been taken over. That gives me a reason to think they already have a cognitive model of our brain. Todd Giffen, they said they can make him move his limbs, they can make him walk, and he's totally controlled. They can't do that to me. They tried to do that to me in the hospital. They tried to control my arms and all this stuff. and I broke it. I woke up and I broke it. I broke their connection. They couldn't do it to me. Um, but some TIs say they can move their limbs and move their, control their body and everything else. Chris Burton is another one that has been tortured horribly. He's been tortured horribly, left the country and everything else. Nothing worked. Um, you know, um, they have complete control over his body, where he's driving and he has to pull over because they can control his arms and all that stuff. Um, Maybe I'm different. They can't do that to me. Maybe I'm stronger than I think, and they can't do that to me. Um, the way I look at it, you guys, they have about $10 million into me in the last 7, 8 years of this program. Um, Maybe I'm harder to control than I think. Maybe I'm stronger up here than I think. And maybe that's why they're so interested in me. They got a lot of money into me, you guys. Um, they're just not going to throw me away and kill me. They're going to make me crazy. That's what they're going to do. I'm not a threat to the government. I'm not a threat to the CIA. I'm not a threat to anybody. Because on paper, I'm already crazy. I'm already crazy on paper. So I'm not a threat. They don't need to kill me and murder me and all this stuff. I'm not a threat to these guys. I'm just going to stop there. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail, but let's just say I'm crazy on paper. They're not going to throw me away and kill me after shoving millions and millions and millions of dollars into me. They bought up $1 million of real estate around me, you guys. I'm a big TI. I'm a high profile TI. Whether people, maybe they don't think so or not, but I am a high profile TI. Come and visit me, and I will show you every perp house. And they bought the laundromat and duplexes and everything else around this neighborhood. I'll show you every perp around this neighborhood. It's about $1 million worth of real estate that they bought. So they're not gonna throw me away and kill me. They're just gonna make me crazy. They want me crazy, and I'm not a threat because I'm discredited and I'm crazy already. So that's the way things work, But anyway, enough rambling. So why don't TIs go get help? I really don't. I don't know. I question how bad it really is if they're not running to the hospital and getting help. At least talking about the symptoms. It really makes me question how bad they're really being hurt. If I was being hurt and murdered and, laying on the doorstep, I would be at the hospital in a heartbeat. I'd be calling 911, come get me, and, and stuff. And these TIs are not doing that. It really makes me question how bad they're being hurt. Like I say, a lot of us run to the hospital when we're being hurt bad. There's several of us on Facebook and YouTube that go to the hospital because we really are being hurt bad. They're hitting our head, they're hitting our internal organs, they're hitting a lot of us, remote neural monitoring, racing thoughts, everything else. So it really makes me question how bad are these people really being hurt. They refuse to get medical attention. It really makes me question, are they just stubborn, or they just refuse to go, or what? Maybe there's something wrong there. There's something off there. It just doesn't make sense. So anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. I hope you guys do well, and I'll talk to you guys later.